Hello everybody, welcome to Nostalgia Goggles. Welcome back to the Mario Marathon where you're halfway done if you're watching these. If you watched all of these, thank you. If not, it makes sense. With that being said, no, I did not buy a different copy. There was a different copy for Luigi U, but this one came with it, and also a bonus video. Anyways, so let's ask if new Super Luigi U holds up. Before we get into that, why is this a game, you might ask? Well, Nintendo thought to do Year of Luigi and released everything but Luigi's Mansion 3. What was that, Nintendo? But that being said, let's see if this game holds up still.
Okay. So the story of New Luigi U is the same as New Mario Bros. U, except the hat of Mario is there because Mario is missing for some reason. I don't know. Same story. Literally same story. Make your way to the Princess Peach, except you're Luigi. The end. So really, at the end of the day, New Luigi U is New Mario Brothers, but like difficult, and I feel like that's kind of a breath of fresh air at the end of the day. Because New Super Mario Bros. Is a franchise that kind of got comfortable in its accessibility, right? And I feel like that's a problem in the later one, actually, and I'll talk more about that in Deluxe because that's a thing, apparently. But if I can say this, yeah, I kind of like the challenge. It's frustrating, but at least it's fun. The thing that's interesting about it is Luigi has his Luigi-isms in this game, such as the flutter jump, being able to jump higher and faster, but he's slippery. He decided to not buy non-slip boots, which is probably against some union, but I feel like at the end of the day, it's fun to play this game. It's actually super fun. The power-ups, all of them return, which is something that is done in the Wii U game, but I feel like me talking about that kind of spoils it, because you have to unlock them in a very specific way. They're already just here, and I enjoy that. I really do. It creates for more variety, and same thing with the level design. It creates for more variety because it is definitely harder, and I'm talking about legitimately harder. This is a challenge for me to play through, and I kind of enjoy that a little bit. Now, I don't know if that's because I suck or just because it's more difficult, but the difficulty is a nice breath of fresh air. Not something that is necessary for New Super Mario, but it's nice to have it. Now, I feel like technically, yes, the challenges in U is difficult too, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the gameplay itself is good. With that being said, let's move on to presentation. So this one's interesting because the presentation is interesting, but that's also because the game's a little bit more difficult, so it takes more time to understand and assess what is going on. With that being said, it allows me to appreciate gameplay, or at least the level design, which I think is also pretty good and interesting. That difficulty is what makes you appreciate the game more. I also like the little subtle touches to Luigi, except for Pixel Luigi. He freaks me out. I don't like him just hanging out. But there are subtle touches throughout the levels that reference Luigi. I feel like at the end of the day, it's still New Super Mario Bros., but the fact that I have to pay more attention to the level design, therefore pay more attention to the backgrounds and yada yada, I don't know, I just think that it's good. I mean, it's not that we didn't have good ones, it's just they start blending together, so, I don't know. It's good. So New Luigi U was originally sold separately, but one of the ways that you can get the game is on its own, or you can get it with Wii U. Getting it with the Wii U will set you back $17 to $24, which is a lot of money, and I think it's dumb, but New Super Luigi U on its own can go for about $5 to $24. That's a lot of money, especially since you could get this game with the Wii U version, and also it's guaranteed with the deluxe version of the New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. So it feels very odd for how high this game's price is, especially since realistically all it is New Super Mario, but like more challenging. So I mean, I guess it depends on who you are. Realistically, you might find use of it, but the green box alone is not worth it at all. If you want the box with the Year of the Luigi, that's gonna set you back more money, and all in all, no, this game isn't worth it. This version isn't worth it. I feel like, in truth, you could just buy Deluxe and be fine, but then again, that's the story of Wii U, so yeah. With that being said, let's move on to the goods and the bads. The good thing about this game is that it turns a very boring playthrough of New Super Mario U into a very interesting gameplay because the difficulty is definitely there. And that alone is what makes it separate from New Super Mario. I also like how all of the power-ups are there from the get-go and you do not have to unlock a new thing. And once again, like I said, the presentation's actually kind of notable in this one because there are differences, either there being a Luigi reference or just the fact that you have to pay more attention. I don't know. I feel like this game is solid, and if you have to play any of these, if you're coming back to New Super Mario U or New Super Mario in general and you're like, hey, I want a challenge, this is the game to go with. Or you can just look for Mario Maker levels with the New Super Mario U or New Super Mario gameplay style. I don't know. I don't know if that'll float your boat. That's really up to you at the end of the day. But I feel like New Luigi is a interesting step in this journey, and I enjoyed it. With a lot of cursing involved, actually, but that's a whole nother thing. I got nothing. I feel like I could sit here and say, oh, well, the game's difficult, but I feel like that's kind of how it was advertised. I mean, I don't know if it's still advertised that way now, because I'm not bothering looking at a box or anything, but I don't know. I just feel like with that being said, that just don't play the game, right? Just don't play the game. I guess Nabbit is the easy mode, but even then, it's not necessary, so yeah.
Ha ha ha! So is New Luigi U worth playing? The answer is yeah. I mean, it's the most different out of the games because of the difficulty is there. And also, I flipped the box, right? That's why it's worth it. I'm kidding. It has nothing to do with that. But all in all, it's a fun kind of divergence for this. It is definitely the same map, the same... It's not the same map, but it's the same presentation, but with Luigi, and the real difference is that the game's more difficult, and that's enough, really. At the end of the day, I think that New Luigi U was really great and really could have actually been just New Super Mario U at the end of the day. So with that being said, is New Luigi U worth playing? Yes. Is it worth playing on this disc? No, we're done with the Wii U one, alright? I'll see you guys next time when we're done with this whole thing, because we're ending off with New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. New Super Mario Bros. Wii Deluxe. New Super Mario U Deluxe. Why did they keep the U? Why did they keep the U? I know that this is just the Wii U version. What? Come on, talk to me, Nintendo. What's up here? What, do you need help? Do you need therapy? Is that what's up? Is that what's up? Is this joke even funny? It's not funny. I'm not funny. Why do I keep doing this? I'll see you guys next time.